We as humans are sometimes blinded by some of the basic facts of life. Since the beginning of time, women have been treated different because of their gender. You would think that in today's world would have changed, but it hasn't. Women should have good equal education, equal pay, and be respected for their bodies. Look at our education system right now. Of course, we have homework and systems of discipline and action, but looking at the whole picture, we have it pretty good. In some parts of the world, like our nation had previously, women are not able to get education. In countries like Syria and Afghanistan, it is a woman's fight for their education and ability to go to schools without getting the threat of getting severely punished. Also, women are even getting denied education in our own nation. Our government provides free education for all our children in our nation, but just because they're going to school doesn't mean they're getting good education. Even girls in our grade are getting denied extra help on their school studies. It has been proven by recent studies that male students receive more attention than female students. There will always be the infamous peer pressure. Coming from a female, trust that female peer pressure is very different than male peer pressure. Male peer pressure grows over time and is more outside of school than in. While on the other hand, peer pressure comes from the day that females are born and the peer pressure is everywhere, including the classroom. Of course, it might be said that traditionally men deserve more education because they're the head of household. Well, newsflash. In our country, there are over 10 million single mothers in the U.S. Women are expected to be a certain way, like certain things, and overall be a certain way, even if it affects their education. These social standards are not only in our society, but in our religion too. Imagine never seeing the light of day, but only for a few moments in life. Different, right? Women in some countries are never even allowed to leave the house because of their religious beliefs. Many women try and escape the house but fail and are severely punished. Even in our nation every day, we see that women are considered a terrorist because she is a Muslim. The woman's hijab is not a threat. Like getting a say in who you marry? Well, many women are not given this chance and are forced into an arranged marriage. From these arranged marriages, many fights happen. Women are not usually happy from who they've been paired with by their families. Even in the Bible, it says that a woman must submit to their husbands, but it goes on to say that men must love their wives as Jesus loved the church. Religion can cause many issues, but none compared to the women that women face. The gender pay gap is an issue all in itself. In the U.S., we have a gender pay gap that is the average difference between a men's and women's aggregate or hourly earnings. This is a 79% difference in pay that can affect more lives than you can imagine. Growing up in a house with a single mother, I have learned that this gap can even affect me, even if I don't know it or work yet. Single mothers across America still receive less pay than their male coworkers, even though they are the head of household. This does not only affect them, but their children as well. Do you really want children to be affected by their mother's wages? Children are being affected more than you realize by their gender. In the U.S., we have a thing that we're not so proud of, and we try not to think about: domestic violence, sex abuse, and human trafficking. As much as I would like to think that these are only rumors, cases like Morrison and others bring a hit of reality. In the case Morrison was accused of gender-motivated violence towards his college peers. This caused a girl to be raped and eventually drop out of high school. In addition, worldwide women are being abused by their husbands in a sexual and non-sexual manner. Some might think that this is okay because in some cultures, men abuse their wives, but women are not property or toys. Would you want someone doing that to your daughter? Cases like this happen every day. But women do not speak up in order for them to feel safe. Women do not deserve this. Women deserve their rights and protection. Women's rights are there, but they're not enough. We as a future generation can fix this. We can give women or their education. We can give women security in their religion. We can do so much if we just try. Let this be the legacy our generation leaves behind.